I just want to come up here to whoever is listening to this message right now. I just feel like, just envision as if I'm looking you in the eye and I'm holding you on your two shoulders. And I just want to tell you on a very deep level, congratulations. Maybe you haven't heard this in a long time. Maybe people aren't telling you congratulations. Maybe you don't have that type of support. I want to, from my end, say to you, congratulations for overcoming so much and still being able to be here. Do you know how much work it takes to do what you have done? I just want you to think of your routine of being able to keep yourself connected to source energy, being able to keep up with your physical routine, being able to keep up with your mental routine, something that just really grounds you and centers you, something that connects you into your spiritual routine. You have it. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you have it. And your emotional routine to be able to self-regulate yourself. Even if you think you are not where you're supposed to be, I just want to say congratulations, because the version of you that exists here today, this is the version that you've prayed for. I just want to remind you that you are living in one of your answered prayers. So I want you to look back to where you've come from, how much you've had to put up with. Even with a kind heart, you still remain kind. You still forgive. You still love. Because you understand that this path is about unconditional love. You understand that certain people only have a level of understanding that they can't fathom what unconditional love is. And you have it. And I just really want to say congratulations for overcoming your childhood trauma. Congratulations for leaving relationships that are toxic, that are not serving you, that are not supporting you, that are not the right environment for you. Congratulations. It has been the hardest thing for you. And I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But the rewards that come with that, because there is serious reward and commitment that it takes in order to be where you are, to be able to leave your comfort zone, because you know that the main purpose is about you being fully you. You know, I always talk about when I teach a class, be full of yourself. We've been told from very, very young that you're so full of yourself, or you're so much of this, you're too much of that. And here's the thing. You will never satisfy a human being. You can only satisfy a human being who has transitioned and transcended this physical form, the physical matter that keeps us weighed down in you do this, I do that tit for tat sort of relationship and energy. For you to walk away from the generational curses that you have moved through, whether you call them generational curses or not, your patterns, the patterns from family, the patterns from friends, the patterns from teachers, the doubts that they have put onto you and that you have absorbed as your own. Because you know that you are a healer. And you know it in your heart, and you're beginning to know it fully throughout the entire body, mind, body, breath. You are embodying such, I don't know what you want to call it, such pristine and serene energy that is so grounded. And I'm getting that you want to look at this period of your life where you are. And it's lonely. And it's not lonely for the fact that you don't have people. It's lonely in the fact that you can't take people on your journey with you where you are going because they have to go on their own. You can meet up with people along your journey, but you cannot take them along with you. You understand on a very deep level that you are a traveler, that you do not remain in one place, because you understand that once the healing is done in that space, then you are to move to heal in that space. So there is somewhere that is calling you, whether it's international, whether it's moving physical place, a new environment for you to be able to really enjoy the healing gifts that you embody, even if you might not even know your gifts, even if you can't name it. You experience it because when you walk into rooms, people look at you. You feel their energy being drawn to you. And because you embody so much light, you will sometimes repel energy. And I just want to say congratulations for staying firm in who you say you are. Life has given you so many tests and you have overcome them, and you have continued to overcome them. So, still with my hands on your shoulders, I just want to ask you to keep going. That even if you might be feeling a sense of not being fully grounded, there is a certain aspect of you now that is shedding in a deep ego death. And I want you to remain undisturbed. And besides the congratulations, the message today was about plan. Plan to commit to your everyday showing up no matter what happens externally. You know that from the inside out, you are prepared for whatever comes your way. So anchor yourself by planning now, because that integration of where you have come from, my goodness, I just want to say congratulations. And you know why I'm saying this, because you know what you've been through, silently so. So congratulations. And whilst you are merging and going through an ego death right now, because the old you can no longer be, and that is what is frustrating for you in this moment, or this period, or this season that you find this message in your life, I want you to understand that you are going through living grief. And as you observe yourself from the highest perspective through the lowest perspective, you are merging the two worlds together. So congratulations for coming this far to be able to have such a deep and beautiful merger in your life that you're going to be like, it was so worth it. So your older version or your highest version is asking you to plan, because life is moving. So plan your movement. Any destination requires you to plan. You need your hotel booking. You need to know that you've got your enough money for your fuel. You need to know. So as you're moving along, plan the things that you can do on the daily, because you got this. But it's just merging this and staying with it, so tethered to almost, everybody's going into the whole Sir Delulu is a Salulu, because it is Trululu. It really, really is. Not even trying to tap into that catchphrase, but like it really, really is. You got to stay so anchored to the vision God has given you, that is in your heart, that is so anchored there, that is what drives you to stay. And I don't know who I'm talking to, but on the other side of this, we're going to have another conversation, because it's going to be another freaking congratulations that you're going to be like, whew, I just needed this message to keep me going. So I love you. Congratulations. Keep going and plan like as if you're living in your dream. Keep going. Okay? You're doing so well. I'm so proud of you. And the joy that is coming on the other side, your life is going to unfold in ways that you could never have even imagined, because you already know where you were. You never imagined this, right? So imagine if you couldn't imagine this, imagine what's next. But you got to plan and keep congratulating yourself and show up regardless of whether it feels nice or not. This stage of your life is about being completely undisturbed. There's a saying, Stira Sukham Asanam, and that means steady and comfortable as posture. Ground yourself, anchor yourself into present moment, and leave room for pockets of discomfort to enter through and move with you. Don't ignore discomfort. Lean into it and invite it, and allow yourself the small pockets of it. Stira Sukham Asanam. Okay, I'm leaving now, and all the best.